light candles and cradle your head. Where were we, Robin? Now, let's do some news, for God's sake. Yeah, try to be professional.
It's funny that you should go on this homosexual bent, because that's what I was going to say.
That's not queer. This is my boss.
What I was going to say is that now they have a study.
Ever since today.
Heterosexual men who say they hate homosexuals
are homosexuals.
Usually have homosexual tendencies.
That's so true. You know what I think is like that? Scott DePace, our director.
I was thinking about him when I read this article.
I got to tell you something. I really have no hatred for homosexuals. Like maybe you think I'm more, but I enjoy hanging around with gay people just as much as I enjoy hanging around with heterosexual people, which means I don't enjoy hanging around with anybody. But but in all seriousness, I mean, I don't feel threatened by somebody being gay. I don't feel like they're going to rape me or something. Now, Scott DePace is totally freaked out by gay. Scott, come on in. You might be a faggot.
He is, according to this study.
And like guys who beat up gays?
They're worse.
I knew a lot of guys at Southside High School that wanted to beat up gays, and it turned out they were gay. For real, they are now gay.
Yeah.
Hey, Scott, come on in here. He's our director. He is so freaked out that if you see, like, you got to admit, man, you could be gay.
This subject is old.
Maybe for you it is, but not for me. I'm fascinated by you.
I have a girlfriend.
What's that got to do with
doesn't mean anything.
I love her. Nice cover.
Lots of gay guys get married.
You might have suppressed your gay feelings. You look kind of gay.
I don't think so.
Let me ask you something. When you went to Lucky Chang's,
dude, I was drunk.
Were you not with a man that night?
I wasn't with anyone. No, I wasn't.
Did you not kiss a man? Tell the truth.
I think it was on the cheek.
And did you like it?
No.
Oh, stop lying. You were in love.
Can I come over and kiss you, Robin?
No. And aren't you always talking about gays and how they disgust you and everything? Like you can't.
No, that's not true. I just, I don't want to hang out with one. I don't want to.
Listen to this.
Right.
One.
Right.
Well,
why? Go ahead. Let him talk, please. Go ahead. What is it, John? Stuttering John, ladies and gentlemen.
I always have this discussion with Scott when on shoots. Scott, I asked him if he had a kid and his kid was gay, would he let his kid come over his house? And he said no.
No, I never said that.
You said on holidays.
I said I wouldn't like that.
On Christmas.
On Christmas, you said you told me he wouldn't be allowed to come over with his gay lover. Correct?
That's not. Well, yeah, with his gay lover. No way.
No.
See, I don't understand that. My kids were gay. I say bring them all over. I don't care.
Dude, my kid can come over. He can't bring over.
But
his
you would
gay
hate
lover.
your kid.
I don't want to see that. I don't want to.
You don't want to be
exposed. They're not going to be up on the table with the turkey.
Maybe they will. Maybe they'll start kissing in front of me.
Right.
But it'll be disgusting.
If you saw two gay guys kissing, would you have to like turn your head, or could you watch?
Would I stare at it? No.
No.
Would I turn my head? I don't know.
Would you call him a faggot? Yes.
Would you? You would.
To myself.
Right.
I have nothing against them. I'm not mean to anyone. I don't hate anyone. I just don't think that it's...
I don't know. He's a little too vocal about it.
I remember when he wouldn't do the shoot at the gay parade.
You wouldn't even go down to the gay parade.
See, no.
How come you didn't go to the gay parade?
Because I had the chance to go golfing rather than
the quote was, I don't want to be around those naked faggots.
You were in the room. I didn't say that.
Yes, you're one of those guys, man, that goes out of his way. And every minute you're talking about gays. You have way too much on your mind. Doesn't he always talk about gays? Always. It's always on your mind, man. I don't spend all day thinking about gays. You do.
I do not.
You do, I'm telling you.
When do I think of gays?
Because everything out of your mouth is about a gay thing. Why are you wearing I'm no homo sweatshirt? I mean, come on.
He has a whole theory and about Ralph being gay.
Right.
And
you think Ralph's gay?
No, I don't think Ralph's gay. I hang out with him a lot.
Right.
I'm going to go to bars with him.
Really?
You should tell me that you thought maybe. You remember we were playing golf? You told me this story. Maybe Ralph might be a little gay.
John, are you making this stuff up?
I swear to God.
You have like a split personality and it's just
coming out of Jersey.
But you got to admit, you constantly think about
I do not.
You're always and you always make gay references, and then even when you call guys on the phone, you leave answering messages like a gay guy. I mean, it's true.
It was like a kid. It wasn't like a gay guy.
Oh, like a kid. Where's that phone message?
Oh, come on.
I'm going to play that.
Gay kid.
I'm telling you, dude, you think about it way too much. You could be gay.
I don't think about it at all. I don't.
Do you ever think what?
Tendency.
When I see.
Do you ever look at guys? Have you ever looked in a gay porn magazine?
Never.
Really?
And I won't. So don't even bring one near me.
No, wait. I'm going to show you a picture.
No, you're not.
All right, forget it,
man.
Where's that phone message that he left?
Fred's going to get it.
Yeah.
But, dude, I don't think that's what people tell you.
But how do you feel when you hear that researchers now say people who have this kind of aversion?
I'd probably say they're wrong, but
I'm telling you, you're gay.
Does it make you question yourself even the least?
Well, you know what?
If you're not, then you're on the waiting list.
Well, if I am, I don't know about it.
Right.
I can't wait. You know, like when he hits 40, he's going to do a Jan Winter.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, Jan Winter. Yeah.
What, I already have some kids and everything?
Right. And you can all of a sudden say, I can't deny it anymore. I'm gay.
Well,
right.
Just
I can't fight it. I can't fight anymore. I want to be with a man.
When that day comes, I'll look for you.
Really?
How's that?
All right. I'm just saying, I've never seen a guy protest gays and everything so much.
I don't. You know
what I mean. And I have gays on the mind.
I am getting better.
Are you?
You know.
Yeah.
Because Scott, last year you'll be a little bit more vocal about this than you are now.
Do you like yogurt? Do you?
What's that mean?
Do you like yogurt?
No, actually.
You don't?
I don't.
Probably gay then.
Okay.
That's because you probably think it looks like male semen.
Yeah.
And you like.
So what happens if your daughter's turned out to be gay? You don't care?
I don't care. In fact, I prefer it. I can't stand the thought of them bringing home guys. I'd rather they bring home girls.
John,
I'll be honest with you. You might think I'm nuts, but I swear to you, and I don't care about having grandchildren. I prefer not to, quite frankly. I don't need all that aggravation. I'm not into little kids. It's enough. I've done it all.
All right. Well, if I have a kid, he or she is gay.
Yeah.
I won't be happy with it.
It
It doesn't matter
even
if it's
I'll
a
deal
girl.
with it. Maybe I'll need counseling. I don't know.
Let's see. Here's Scott DePace leaving a message on a guy's machine. Listen to this.
I am having problems with my pee-pee.
Hey, my headphone's cutting out.
Tell me
Mine too.
why
That
it
just died.
burns when I pee. My pee-pee hurts. Well, just I don't know. I guess I'll talk to you tomorrow about it. You might be able to help me. Bye, Doug and Scott.
That's the ramblings of a homo,
Yeah, the ramblings of a homo.
It's a joke.
Scott tried to destroy this tape, but we didn't let him.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Hey, here he is again. Now he leaves a second message.
When you cross the street, when you're crossing the street, always keep your eyes open wide. 'Cause if you stick a pie, you'll get a pumpkin in your eye. Don't cross the street until you look.
Now, out of all the practical jokes you could possibly do, you chose why that?
My
favorite part is when he denied that those were him.
Yeah, that was great.
You know, we have a guy that works in the office who's gay.
Yeah.
And he came by. I think he wants to come in. He says that this guy is. Thinks that Scott is so gay. It's beyond
Good,
belief.
thank you. Come on in.
Really?
All right, we won't give any names.
Why am I? What am I bothering doing?
Do you think Scott's gay?
Do I think Scott is gay? I think anybody's obsessed with talking about gay people.
See, that's what you're hearing that I'm obsessed with.
No, I'm telling you, everybody knows it.
Howard sort of hears that from someone like Ralph. And
Did you hear those answering machine messages?
No, let me hear them
Here,
again.
you tell me if he's
come
gay
on,
or
not
not.
again.
Here, listen.
Wait,
When you cross the street, when you're crossing the street, always keep your eyes open wide. 'Cause if you stick a pie,
Anybody got Ralph? Put my mic on.
Tag it.
Okay. Well, how about
Is your gaydar blasting?
Same thing. Same voice.
Yeah, but I'm not tired about
Well,
it.
wait a minute. Do you notice him around the halls? Have you noticed?
I've talked to
anything?
him a lot. I don't know his name.
You. I'm talking to him. Have you noticed Scott around the halls? And do you notice things about him that make you think that he's gay?
Well, you know that Ruthie, right? We've always considered Ruthie the premier fag hag.
Right.
They're always together.
Right.
Dated my friend. Oh, man. How many times?
And let me tell you something.
Look.
You live in the men's room. I see you there every minute.
No, not anymore.
Really?
Since I went on the Stuttering John diet.
Oh, really? All right. Well, hey, listen. To each his own. Whatever you are, you are. Just mellow out.
Yeah.
All right. I got to get to the
Leave the
news.
gays alone.
Leave the gays alone.
I don't
Nothing wrong with gay people.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Take your headphones off. You're all shook up.
Oh, my God.
And here's another guy who'd better possibly check his credentials. In San Francisco, the Giants held their 4th annual Until There's a Cure Day, where the team donates part of its receipts that day to AIDS-related charities.
Yeah.
And one of the players refused to participate. This guy, Mark Dewey, wore his red ribbon sideways and refused to participate in the program.
What is he, for AIDS?
He says that he just thinks that homosexuality and same-sex campaigns violate his Christian beliefs.
I see.
So he didn't want to have any part of this, didn't want to do anything about, giving money to gay groups that even feed AIDS patients.
Really?
So,
That's not very Christian.
Mark Dewey, very Christian-like man. I guess he's one of those Christians who want all gays to just die.
Well, we don't know.
Thinks that AIDS is a visitation from God or something.
I don't know. You got to ask him. That's his business.
He's against safe-sex campaigns.
Is he?
Yeah.
No, he's Christian. So is the Pope. Let's take a break. We'll come back and do the rest of the news.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. 97.1 The Eagle. You're listening to The Howard Stern Show.
All right. And, Robin, we're in the news. And what else is going on?
Wade Boggs, the New York Yankee, is in a little bit of trouble. He's offering an apology, but a stewardess is suing him nonetheless for unspecified damages. Karen Plimpton claims that Boggs threatened to beat her up when he demanded another beer after they had already gotten ready for a landing, I suppose. The tray tables and seat backs were back in their original positions, and everybody was supposed to be in their seats prepared for a landing. Boggs asked for another beer. She refused, and he became abusive. After the flight landed, he apparently cornered her in the galley section and then said, pointed his finger in his face, shook his finger violently, and said at one point, I ought to kick you in your fat lips, or kick your fat lips in.
But he didn't do it, did he?
No, but, she was so shaken that she could hardly work. Apparently he was abusive to her throughout the flight.
I see.
And it just got worse and worse. And she felt really put upon.
Wow.
He says it was a thing that got out of hand. He tells a completely different story, and he does want to apologize for his behavior, but that doesn't seem to be enough.
sorry.
How much money does she need for that?
She said unspecified damage.
Yeah, I would say $10 million, easy.
Oh, you don't think that he should be under control when he's locked in a plane with
I'm saying that she should get no, I'm agreeing with her. She deserves $10 to $20 million. I
thought you said that sarcastically.
Yeah, I think I did.
I think they should take all of his money away.
There you go.
Learn how to control yourself on a plane. The beer's not that important.
You haven't been in bad shape.
Yes, you. A New York-bound American Airlines jet gave its passengers quite a fright last night. The plane made an emergency landing in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, after an engine failed and the cabin filled with smoke. Can you imagine? A lot of the passengers said, all of a sudden, we started to think about Flight 800 from TWA. None of the passengers or crew members was injured. And eventually, they were put on another plane and headed for LaGuardia Airport. However, a number of the passengers refused to get on another plane. They took buses, trains, cars, whatever was smoking on the ground instead of boarding another plane. However, they do say that everything was all right. It was just, one of those things that happens on a plane sometimes.
I was once in a private plane that went down and got right on another plane and went. I mean, what am I going to do? What are the odds of it happening twice in one day? I figured the odds were with me.
Well, you got on another plane.
Yeah.
I got on the same plane.
Really?
Yeah.
That's stupid. That's something I wouldn't do. Go ahead.
It just happened, and I was coming back from Miami. The flight was diverted to Orlando so that they could fix it.
Oh, yeah. I've been on those.
Generators went down.
That's not.
Oh, yeah, right. Sure. So anyway, they fixed the plane. There were a couple of people who wouldn't go on that flight again.
Really?
But I went. I didn't care.
What do you care? Just go.
There was one guy, they said, who called his wife tearfully on the phone and said, honey, you and the family, that's the best thing that ever happened to me.
What a dope.
I said, would that make you cry?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what you have to think about, dying.
Yeah, that ain't the worst thing in the world.
No?
No.
Oh, dear.
Puts you out of your misery.
Down in Atlanta, they don't know what's going on now. It seems that the FBI's backing off its investigation of Richard Jewell after spending 9 hours in his apartment.
After wrecking the guy's life.
Not finding anything.
Yeah.
So we don't know where we are with this Atlanta explosion now. Here, however, is a person who knew Jewell from that college he used to work at. And when he heard the story, he said he thought it could be feasible that he was the bomber.
What's his name?
His name is Number 2.
Number 2? That's like feces.
he found the bomb, and, well, he's always looking for that big story, you know, I'm going to be the big cop, and I'm going to, so it did. It really did. It's sad to say, but it did fit.
So, I don't know. We don't have any evidence to link him to this as of yet, according to the FBI. They can't find anything in the apartment. They didn't find his fingerprints at the phone. They think there's a problem. It's an 8-minute walk. They don't know if he could have gotten back in time after making that phone call, if he did so. So it seems that the case against him may be falling apart.
Where was Wade Boggs? Maybe he's involved. He was acting irrationally on the plane.
Meanwhile, President Clinton has shocked everyone and said that he will sign a welfare reform bill that has been passed by Congress. It would mean the end of mandatory assistance payments.
Right.
It would force people who've been on assistance for 2 years to go out and find a job or lose their benefits, and their benefits will end anyway after 5 years. Teenage mothers will have to stay at home and remain in school in order to continue to get their benefits. And a number of other limitations will be put on welfare as a result of this new measure.
That seems to make sense.
Said that he decided to sign it even though he thinks it's flawed because it is a step in the direction of ending what has been a nightmare system.
I mean, asking a young girl to stay in school while we're paying is certainly not outrageous. I mean, for God's sake.
Here's Bob Dole, who says, I don't understand why the president is actually, he says he does understand why the president is changing his mind about the bill now.
I put together a comparison between the bill he vetoed and the bill he now says he'll sign, and believe me, there's very little difference. And so the first 100 days of the Dole administration have begun 97 days before the election.
Right.
So he claims that, you know, that's just what he would have done as president, so you're already living in a Dole administration.
Well,
then why do we need to elect him?
Yeah, we already got it.
Meanwhile, there are a number of people in Congress who, and people who I suppose support the current welfare measure or are opposed to this one. Here is one welfare protester who was in New York yesterday.
My luck, by the time I get on welfare, it's going to be all encumbered with all kinds of restrictions.
You'll have to
I'll finally need it. Well, of course they're screaming, because what it is it's been unencumbered money. I mean, it's money that just comes and you do whatever you want with it. Now, all of a sudden, there's restrictions. Everyone's freaking out.
It's a very mean-spirited bill, and I think that the Congress should look toward more real solutions to ending poverty.
I believe that they're doing it to make themselves look as though they're doing something because it's better than doing nothing.
These are people who want welfare as a way of life. They don't want it for a few weeks. And
here is Congressman John Lewis, a Democrat from Georgia, also very upset with Congress trying to talk him out of voting for this bill.
Really? The hell would you be against this for?
Where is the compassion?
Oh, I see.
Where is the sense of decency? Where is the heart of this Congress?
You pay for it.
This bill is mean. It is base. It is downright low down.
Well, he's a black guy trying to appeal to his constituency, but any normal person who has a half a brain would know
Why
that...
do you say he's a black guy trying to, what?
Appeal to his constituency. He must have a high welfare district. That's all. I know what's going on here. Any person who works for a living is for this bill. We're paying and paying and paying. And everyone is sick of it. I think one of the saddest and most, or biggest mistakes black politicians ever made was to get saddled with welfare as their issue. I know. It's sad. I mean, it causes people to just not even have the desire to get up and work. What good is it? But the point is, the majority of people on welfare in this country aren't black. I don't know why it's only black congressmen who made it their issue.
Speaking out on this measure.
There you go.
Or these kinds of measures. Crazy.
Oops, there it is. That's right.
So anyway, we have welfare reform.
Right.
So everybody can just shut up and sit down.
That's it. And believe me, it ain't going to change a thing.
Well, people will have to get off welfare in 5 years or else. Here in New York, now, we'll probably try to figure out a way to keep paying people after the federal government, stops paying.
No, you forget, we got rid of Cuomo. The great Governor Pataki will back this up.
I don't know.
Trust me.
Everybody in New York is already trying to tally up what it's going to cost the state. You know, it's going to cost us so much money. I don't understand how when you're cutting something, it costs us money.
Yeah, it's going to cost us money. I guess when our homes get robbed, it'll cost us money.
Speaking of robbed homes, they did find the guy that robbed the woman's home who was killed
at the
Olympics, and it did turn out to be a neighbor.
Yeah, nice guy. Imagine the guy who hears his neighbor just was blown up in a bomb and goes and robs our house.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy.
Great community.
If we don't execute him, then we're really in trouble as a society.
But the family of the woman, they said he's innocent till proven guilty.
There you go.
They don't bear him any grudge. They say, we always remember back to when we didn't have anything.
Oh.
That's it.
That's smart.
So there they go.
There you go. Okay. Everybody feels bad for the criminal.
Well, that's what we do in this society today.
Not me. I'm not part of this society. I'm part of another society. Evil society. Go ahead, Robin. What else is in the news?
They're still arguing about these frozen embryos. They're going to start killing off the frozen embryos in Great Britain today.
Thank God.
They have a law there that says once they get to be about 5 years old, they have to be destroyed. Here in the United States, I understand we have frozen embryos in limbo. Nobody knows what to do with them.
I know what to do with them. Scramble them and eat them. Oh, for God's sakes. The whole thing is bizarre. Imagine this frozen embryo. Sick. And now they're screaming that these are real people, so we have to hatch them. Unbelievable.
Well, yeah, the Catholic Church issued a statement that said they should be given to
the homeless
families, and women should have them implanted and try to bring them to term.
That's brilliant. These should be fed to the homeless.
It's amazing.
Frozen embryos. I mean, it's just so ghoulish. These doctors, what they've created with this frozen embryo situation. This is not life. You should use that for shampoo. You know, they use a lot of these embryos to make protein shampoo.
Placenta.
Yeah, they use the whole fetus now.
Really? Fetus shampoo?
Yeah, I'm working on a fetal shampoo. Really piss off the Pope. A fetal shampoo brought to you by Howard Stern.
Wilda Lopez, the woman who is accused of beating her 6-year-old daughter to death and then leaving her there for several hours without getting her any help, has been sentenced to 15 years to life in prison for the murder of her 6-year-old daughter, Eliza. So they say she'll have to do definite 15, and there's no guarantee that she'll get out after that.
There's a woman who should be executed.
They say she sobbed uncontrollably as the judge pronounced her sentence.
Wish we had tape of that.
A Bronx woman has been arrested and charged with abandoning her newborn baby girl in the Bronx in an alley shortly after the baby was born. 29-year-old Marissa Brown was arrested at 8 last night at a Bronx address near the spot where the baby was found.
Should be executed. Bang her head into the cement and save us some money.
And people don't want people to have abortions, so it was better for this baby to actually come to term and then be thrown in a dumpster or wherever they found it.
There you go. Probably some religious nut got a hold of her and told her to have the baby. Or she was embarrassed to have, to go to an abortion clinic because she's afraid her parents will find out.
Well, 29?
Yeah. I'm 42. I don't tell my mother a thing. Are you kidding me? If I had an abortion, I couldn't tell my mother.
That's amazing. The axe is about to fall at the IRS. 5,000 workers are going to be laid off next year because of budget cuts.
That's bad. I'm against that.
Most of the layoffs will occur at the agency's Washington headquarters. The rest will be scattered throughout the country.
I'm sitting here honestly paying my taxes. I know there's so many skunks out there who don't pay a dime. I wish there were more IRS agents, because any of us who are honest are getting screwed by this whole underground economy. So don't be happy.
So we should use part of those taxes to go find the people who aren't paying?
I met this dope. He's sitting there. He's going, hey, guess what? This guy comes up to me and goes, guess what? They're getting rid of all the IRS agents. I go, listen here, you big pussy. You make a paycheck. You think you're going to be able to hide some income from the IRS? You're as honest as they come. What are you happy about? Like you're going to, now you're going to cheat? You're not going to cheat anything. You're too much of a pussy. You don't want to end up in prison. So now everyone else will be cheating and never get caught. Skunks. Those IRS agents pay for themselves. The money that they collect from doing audits and everything pays for itself. I'm all for the IRS agents. I'm sick of these skunks who don't pay. Am I for tax reform? You bet. I'm for a flat tax, just like that Steve Zit-face Forbes. It'd be easy. Wouldn't have to have an accountant, nothing. 13%, boom, right out the door. That's all. One painful payment. And it's over. But as long as you're going to have a system where there's all kind of cheating going on, I'm all for IRS agents. They should have more. They should have 50 billion more. They all pay for themselves, trust me. I like these guys. Hey, this is great. No, we got to... Yeah, you're not going to do anything, you big pussy.
Well, if they go to a flat tax, they won't need any IRS.
That would be fine. Then hire these IRS...
agency will be disbanded.
Hire these IRS guys, put them on commission. Let them have a percentage of everything they collect. How's that? Thank you. Go ahead, Robin.
Bill collectors. Huh?
Right. Sure, why not? You're honest. You pay your taxes. What do you need? People getting away with that for?
I don't need people getting away with that, but I don't believe in policing people to that extent either.
Well, good.
I believe that the government forces people to cheat.
Oh, get out of here. You're on drugs today. You're on cat tranquilizer. I don't know what you're talking about. Go ahead. What else you got?
Anytime you have a system that is so ludicrous, that has so many loopholes, and nobody honestly fills out their tax return, then there's something wrong with the law.
You've been hanging around that horse too long. Go ahead, Robin. What else is in the news?
You made me forget.
Yeah.
I got to go back to my list. Joel Siegel, the movie critic.
Yes.
On Good Morning America and our local WABC News, he got married for the 4th time.
Boy, who would think he would be wild? And what kind of money could he have?
I couldn't believe that he has 4 wives. He's had 4 wives. This is his 4th.
How does a guy get married 4 times and have any income and have any savings?
Well, one of his wives died. You never remember that.
Well, he lucked out on that one. But I'm talking about the other 3. How's she look, that new wife?
I don't know. She's in her, I think, 30s or something. Let me see.
I'd like to have myself a young...
He married a young chippy.
Boy, oh boy, I'd like that for myself.
He's 50-something. Yeah, Joel Siegel, 53.
White girl?
Inna Swansea.
Don't sound white to me. Inna Swansea.
Ina Swansea.
Oh, maybe she's a speed.
I think so. She was an artist who was painting a mural at ABC or something.
But some guys have all the luck, all that romance.
He eloped with her a month ago.
Foreign dames, subservient. That's cool. I love that. Swedes. Naive Swedes. Ina Hurry.
I don't see her age here, but I think she's probably somewhere in her 30s.
Right. Well, he's a really good-looking guy. I can see why women would go for him. Joel Siegel. Looks like he was in a bomb blast at the Olympics.
Oh, stop it.
Is she blind?
Yeah, are you?
Well, anyway.
I don't know any of the answers to those questions.
There can't that has to be the last story of the day, because there can't be anything lower on the importance scale than Joel Siegel getting married for the 4th time. So that's why I looked at it.
Well, I don't do these things in order of importance.
I see. If you did, you'd be in trouble. Anything else, Robin?
Yes, the FBI says LaToya Jackson's husband and manager paid the Genovese crime family $1,500 a month to protect the singer. At the same time, he allegedly was beating her.
So why didn't the Genovese family do away with Jack?
Oh, dear. The payoffs were made to shield Jackson from mentally disturbed fans and possible shakedowns by other crime families. Jackson's husband, Jack Gordon, started paying the protection money in 1994, and the payments continued until at least last year. The Daily News says Gordon angered the mob when he bounced a check.
Oh, my God. Boy. You don't want to do that. What the hell is he paying? I don't know. We should get him on the phone tomorrow and ask him what.
The whole deal came up in a wiretap conversation, so that's why the FBI knows about it.
Wow.
Of course, LaToya and Jack are now estranged and getting a divorce.
And getting stranger every day.
She has accused her husband of beating her with a bottle because she refused to perform in a European concert. Gordon has said she was the abuser and he was the abused. So
whatever.
You try to sort it all out.
I can't figure it out.
And finally, they have found a name for what's ailing you, Howard.
Eric Norris.
No, it's called body dysmorphic disorder.
What is body dysmorphic disorder anyway? For me? What do I have?
It's people who hate a part of their body.
Yes, I have
their
that.
nose.
Yes, I hate
anything. You
the
know,
only thing I like on my body is my feet and my eyes and my hair.
Well, you have this body dysmorphic disorder.
Yeah. I hate my penis. I like my legs. I hate my ass. Hate my abdomen, my chest, my shoulders, my arms.
But it's like every picture, your eye immediately goes to your nose.
That's right. I'm going to fix that.
You have to check out how your nose looks in every picture.
I'm going to fix that.
And so you have a disease, my dear friend. And you really ought to have something done about it.
Yeah.
So that's what's happening now.
Yeah.
I just thought I'd tell you what you had.
Here, Jackie, give me your stupid plug. God knows your notes make no sense. Come here. Come here. Come here, you dope.
Something you didn't understand?
Yeah, I understand him. Jackie the Joke Man Martling gives me notes I can't possibly read. 78 minutes of filthy jokes on CD or
They're
cassette.
only for your amusement.
Yeah, they're for my amusement. 78 minutes of filthy jokes on CD or cassette on the hysterical Sergeant Pecker. Only $12 plus $4 shipping and handling. Call now, buy two, get one free. 1-800-323-KING. Tonight, Jackie's doing something good for the community. He believes in giving back. He's hosting a big benefit at Rascals in West Orange, New Jersey. For information, visit Jokeland on the web at JackieJokeman.com. Robin, I got to take a break. I'll come back and do the rest of the plugs, and I got a brief announcement I got to make. Sure, keep waiting for it.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show.
Hey, let me tell you about the Earthlink Network. I knew there was something to tell you.
23 K-Rock.
Shut up. Listen to me. If you want to get on the Internet, I'm going to recommend a way to do it. It's called Earthlink Network. Earthlink makes greeting the Internet a easy, cost-free experience. Now, listen to what I'm talking about, Robin. You are not on the Internet, are you? This is the way to get on. They want to give you a risk-free 15-day test drive with no restrictions, no limitations, and absolutely no setup fees. You pay nothing. At the end of the 15 days, it's your call. You sign up for only $19.95 a month or discontinue and pay nothing. How's that? $19.95 a month. Is that fair? And free the first 15 days to check out the service and check out how easy they are for customer support. Talk about easy access with a great customer support team behind it. You'll love it. If you ever have a question and a question arises, you can call Earthlink for assistance, toll-free 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and actually get hooked up to somebody. And with all these other services, you're lucky if they pick up the phone at all. Be smart. Give Earthlink a call at 1-800-395-8425. They're a top-notch organization. You'll be impressed. You got to act now to get your 15 days free. It's the fastest, the easiest access to the Internet. Earthlink Network, 1-800-395-8425. 1-800-395-8425.
We're back with The Howard Stern Show. Here's Howard.
Somebody take care of the plugs.
Alrighty then. King Norris returns to the Palm Grill in Montclair, New Jersey this coming Saturday. And if you're planning a wedding or a party and you need a DJ, call Scott the Engineer's Rocket Entertainment at 718-BAG-5040.
All right, everybody. Thank you, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Here comes.